Hey folks, how is it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Azeroth. Welcome back to Elandril, the Night Elf Druid, on Mirage Raceway EU. Hope you're all doing very well. I am good. I am slowly on the mend. I'm feeling a lot better than I have over the past week. And we're going to do some Druid action. And I actually love that straight away. Thank you very much. Hope you're all well. We're going to get right into it. The Defiance front is constantly shifting. I've been following their movements for quite some time now. On a side note, I've ascertained that many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear. Bring me 15 of these bandanas and see to it you are rewarded.
Be careful.
Gosh, I cannot talk, can I? It's the weekend. Well, nearly the weekend. It's Friday. There's probably been less videos overall on the channel this week just because of not being well, but the videos I have put up, even though they've been shorter, I feel like they've been a lot, I don't know, I've improved like the audio. I'm still like tinkering with it, so you'll have to excuse me, but I think we're getting there, and I'm also like starting to talk about more in-depth topics a bit more, which is quite nice. I did a video yesterday. It was World Mental Health Day, and we had a good chat about mental health and stuff, and it was good. Had some good talks in the comments. If you want to go check that out, I think it's the last video that I put up. And you know, if you're struggling yourself, it might help you a little bit. But yeah, so let's keep picking up quests.
What can I do for you?
People's Militia.
Bless you.
The People's Militia has got but one goal: to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of device trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of device trapper sightings near the Jangaload mine to the northwest, as well as Molson Farm and the Fairbroad pumpkin patch. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 trappers and 15 smugglers.
The Alliance.
And then Defiance Brotherhood, a band of wretches responsible for driving the good people from Westfall call themselves Defiance Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate the clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they're hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the end, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favour.
For the Alliance. Okay.
And then patrolling Westfall, someone has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Okay, your task, should you choose to accept, is patrol the grasslands of Westfall, track down slave vile gnolls, and kill them.
Be careful.
We can do that, I think.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Let's just upgrade our pants. And yeah, let's go defeat some baddies. Oh, actually, we need to go train. So what I'm going to do... yeah, I am going to do it. I'm going to set our hearth here. And I am going to head to Moonglade to train. And then head back.
Well met.
Make this hit my home. Thank you.
Light bless you.
To Moonglade. I've just been playing some XCOM off camera, the remake. Gosh, I'm really enjoying it. I've had it for a while. It was one of those games, I think I mentioned in one of the Q&As or about when I was talking about games. Where do we train? Is it just in here? That would be good. I actually have no idea. Is it you? You're a trainer? No. Or maybe you're down here. I didn't have like a really good gaming rig for quite some time, until like the past few years actually. I did have like a gaming laptop before that, but previous to that I was playing on just like, you know, anything that I could get my hands on. And XCOM was one of those games that I got, and like it just couldn't run, and I was like, oh, one day. So it was in my Steam library for a long time, and I've recently got into it, and I'm really enjoying it. You're a Druid trainer. I'm going to play XCOM 2 after this, but yeah, really enjoying it. Okay, new Thorns, new Wrath, new Moonfire, Bash, Swipe, Healing Touch. Okay, we got loads.
Go in peace.
Let's do this one at a time. New Moonfire. New Thorns. New Wrath. We need to go Bear Form, because we've got Maul. No, we've already got Maul. Swipe, which we'll put there. And Bash stuns the target. Go like that. Bash, Swipe, and then into Healing. A new Healing Touch. And a new Rejuve. Brill. Bum ba bum. I'm in a good mood today. I think it's just because I'm finally feeling a bit better. It's really like elated me. Did I get a stand buff? Go on. Thank you.
Too kind.
Thanks, Eleonoro. I've actually got a character, an NPC in my D&D campaign called Eleonoro. Random fact that you don't need to know about really, but maybe you're interested. I am going to do the D&D update over the weekend. Right, I don't want to do collecting quests at the moment. I'm just not in that frame of mind. We want to get these smugglers. So Swipe kills 3 enemies. Well, doesn't kill, but attacks 3 enemies. So that will be good for dungeons. Who are you? You're a mage. Can we get a buff? Go on. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Something I wanted to talk about. Many of you who probably may have grow up with YouTube may have heard of the Yogscast. They're a British gaming channel. It started off with two guys, Lewis and Simon, who were doing a lot of World of Warcraft stuff back in the day. I think it was around the time of Cataclysm originally coming out. But they started doing Minecraft, and it exploded for them. And now they're a huge channel with like loads of like different channels and different personalities. Sips, who's quite a famous streamer, is part of their network, if you've heard of them. Heard of him, he's great. He's like one of my favourite content creators. But they've just put out, or well, it's coming out today, I believe. Are we going to try Swipe? I think we are. Let's see how this goes. Swipe. Nice. Called Jaffa Factory Season 2 or something. Jaffa Factory was a Minecraft series that they had, God, I'm guessing 10 years ago, maybe more. And it's an incredible series of, like, I don't know, ahead of its time in terms of content creation, I think. And yeah, they're doing it again. They're making a second series, and that will be so much fun. Relive a bit of my youth. Bear form is pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, if you were ever into that back in the day, like I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of them anymore, like their main channel. They do a lot of prop hunt and, you know, like those kind of like social deduction games, which are fun. It's just not my kind of thing, really. In terms of watching it, anyway. Right, we can heal and we can just keep going. But yeah, if they're going to start putting out content like that again, I will definitely be back on that. And if you do, if you haven't heard of Sips, like I said, he's like one of my favourite content creators. Me and my wife, when we were first sort of dating, within our first year of getting together, COVID happened, so we suddenly were spending a lot more time together because we decided to bubble together, so it was going to be like a, I guess, make or break thing, wasn't it? Like, we either weren't barely going to see each other or we can see if it works, and it did. But suddenly we had a lot of time to, like, watch stuff together. And I said, well, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube, and she was like, what do you mean, watch YouTube? Like, I think a lot of people see it as just, like, something like you go and watch, like, a funny video on, and, like, the thought of there being actual content creators on there. I'm not sure if that's something she was fully aware of. So I showed her Sips because I thought she's got a really good sense of humor, my wife. And I thought she'd really like Sips, so I think we first watched the Skyrim playthrough. He's done 3 since, different Skyrim playthroughs. They are excellent. If you're looking for, like, something relaxed in the background, well, not watching me, of course, because, you know, I'm just that good. No, but if you're looking for something else, you know, and who's funny and, like, he's just very dry-witted, and yeah, I'd absolutely recommend that. Look at me, a channel with like 140 subscribers, recommending a channel with probably like 1 million plus. There was actually, speaking of recommending channels, let me just open the old YouTube. Okay, we're going to have to be a bit careful here. I wanted to recommend a channel that I saw, a small channel. Hey, folks, I'm just going to say hello in Guild as well. You can't see that, can you? No, okay. Not that I'm hiding anything. I didn't want to go off WoW. Let's see, subscriptions. You are called. Where are you? I think he uploaded you yesterday. Oh, my troubles seem so far away. Ah, here he is. Ghost Woods. Hello, sir. You have 72 subscribers and 8 videos. You only started last month. He does. He's doing a long form let's play of Open of Morrowinds, which obviously we're playing, so maybe that's why it suggested it. But it's like a full, like, total conversion, and I love his voice. Let me see if I can just go to a... Will this play?
Talk about how civic-minded she was, so...
There you go.
Excuse me. We can if you stop walking around. You here because of those taxes? Great!
There you go. He's got a really cool voice, and yeah, he seems really chill. So if you're into that, go over and give him a little subscribe. Maybe tell him where he came from, where you guys came from. It'd be nice to build a little community. You know what we're trying to do over here. Gosh, I'm in a really good mood. Like I don't know what it is. I'm just very chipper. Like I said, I think it's my body being like, oh my god, you're not horrendously unwell anymore. And yeah, it's Friday as well. Week until we go away on our honeymoon. Got a I'll ask her, but I nearly dropped her name then, my wife's name. I'll ask her if she's okay with it before I start doing that. But we're very good friends with her cousin. Her cousin's actually on the other channel, the Midian 3-Peak channel, is 3-Peak. So you can go and watch him, us two play games if you want. It's called Midian 3-Peak. I'm very close to him. He was actually one of my best men on my at the wedding. So they, we spent a lot of time together. he's recently into a new relationship, and we've met his partner a few times. And they're coming around just for some food and probably play some Mario Kart and stuff, and have a little chill. So looking forward to that as well. Fun times. So yeah, I'm just in a good mood. And I'm really enjoying Galandril. Really, really enjoying her. Doopy-doo. Why don't we head over here, see if there's any more things that we can get. It's nice to be fully buffed. There's a bit of stamina, a bit of intellect as well. Some people have asked, like, hey, is Mirage Raceway, is it popping? People are worried, you know, that it's empty. There's people chatting, as you can see here. Dead Minds group put together there. It would have been good to do, but we're not ready for that yet. Obviously, I'm in a nice little guild at the moment. Are we called, like, Prawn Position or something? No, we're called Nightcrawlers. Dark Apprentice of Nightcrawlers. I think Prawn Position is the Professor's Guild, I think. Yeah. But yeah, please come over. I've been saying it in every episode, but I think I've got a lot of subscribe. I haven't really looked too far into my analytics of where you guys are from, but I know a lot of are from the US. So it's not that easy just to pop over to a EU server. But if you are on the EU and you want to try maybe getting back into Classic, or you're looking for a little community, come on over. Let's build something. Right, we're nearly done with our smugglers. You know, I've just reminded myself, seeing as we've got guest routes, I need to give the house a bit of a once over. So yeah, might we'll do this quest, I think. That'll probably get us to like half an hour. Maybe 25 minutes. Yes, and then real life calls. As I said in the Q&A, someone asked me a question about balancing, like, you know, real life and gaming, and I think part of it is having a bit of discipline. I've already answered the question, but, you know, you've got to realise, hey, we've got people around, you know, houses can get a little bit, you know, messy or whatever with you. You know, I work from home, so when I'm working from home, I might make a cup of tea, and then I might leave a cup on the sides, and, you know, things, and obviously we've got 2 dogs running around, so the floor can get, we've got, like, we don't have carpets, we have, like, a tiled floor. So that can get a little bit dirty with little paw prints, so... And yeah, sometimes you've got to go, okay, I actually have to do something here. So, yeah, we will do that in a moment. I'll stick a podcast on and get cleaning. One of the best things about modern, like, technology, podcast content, is I think it turns what was probably very boring in the past into something that can be not as boring. You know, you can literally plug your headphones into your phone, put on a podcast, put on a song, and you can just, I don't know, I like washing... This sounds so boring, my God. I really enjoy washing the dishes. It's actually one of those chores that I quite like doing, because you can zone out a bit, and you can see, like, the... Have I talked about this before? It's really sad if I have. But you can see, like, the progress of cleaning quite easy. washing the dishes. You know, the dishes has got like a bit of food on it. You wash it off and it gets all shiny and you're like, oh yeah, job done. Sometimes I think when you're tidying a full room, as you start, the first time you've moved a few things about, it's not suddenly, hey look, it's clean. Nice guys. So yeah, I like sort of the instant gratification of cleaning dishes. But yeah, like you just put a podcast on. My favorite podcast is Deadlock Pro Wrestling. They're three guys who they actually now own an indie wrestling company, but basically they're really funny. One of them, Johnny, is from a other YouTube channel called New Legacy, and they make gaming content around wrestling games. It's unbelievably funny. All three of them are unbelievably funny guys, and they've got an approach to wrestling which is very like, I don't know, some wrestling fans, and I am a wrestling fan, can take it very seriously, and sometimes I think like, come on guys, you know, I love it. I genuinely love it, and yes, I'm aware that it's not real before I get comments, but I love it for the entertainment and the pageantry and all of that. Love that stuff. I don't watch it like week by week, but I watch like the big shows as much as I can. I went to the big AEW show last year at Wembley, and I go to like local indie shows with my friends when I can. We've actually killed all the smugglers. We need the other folks, the trappers. But yeah, they talk about old wrestling episodes, and they just, you know, they take it with a pinch of salt and they find it funny, and God, I'm usually crying laughing by the end of it. Well, not even by the end of it, from the very beginning. And then I also listen to some D&D podcasts. I'm listening to High Rollers, who are actually, I mentioned Yogscast before, they're part of the Yogscast network. I'm listening to their second campaign, which was like 5 years ago now or something ridiculous. I remember when it first started. But I listen to that because I love, you know, storytelling and especially D&D, and it also gives me a lot of, it actually helps me become a better dungeon master by like hearing like people's decisions, the game master's decisions. Yeah. So usually I'll whack something like that on, which is what I'll do momentarily. What are we on? 22 minutes. Yeah, we'll do a bit more. I usually like to go, when I'm doing a shorter episode, like to be like 25. I know we haven't done like a super long episode recently. Once again, like I said, I'm just trying to rest my voice. Like you can probably already tell from the beginning of the episode, it's already gone a little bit croaky because I'm still getting better, guys. Woe is me. Do we want smugglers? No, but we do want bandanas, so you must die. There's what we want. We've got no mana. I've got a mana potion. Yeah, I'll chug a mana potion. I'll turn into a bear. And then I'll roar at you. Sorry, I was just checking my phone. My mum and dad are currently in Portugal. I think I mentioned it at my auntie's and uncle's caravan. They've got a static caravan there. I'm not exactly sure where in Portugal that they are, but they just sent a nice picture. They're somewhere on a little beachside cafe enjoying a pizza, so I was just commenting on there. I was about to go into a big monologue about my parents, like, but it's probably not the best time at the end of a video, but I love those guys. Like, I'm so close to them. I always say, like, you know how people say, I've got the best parents ever and stuff. I always say, like, genuinely, if there was, like, an actual competition for, like, best parents, and you had to, like, engage in, like, I don't know, rounds and activities to learn. Is this guy okay? Let's... To the rescue! I genuinely think that my parents could win. They are just that kind of people, and yeah. They know that I'm doing this, but I doubt they watch it. But if you are watching, I love you guys. Oh, how lovely. Probably as episodes go on and I get more comfortable talking about myself, I will probably talk a bit more about my family life. I don't know if I did mention it in the past, but basically I was adopted at a very young age, as in literally as a baby. Like, it was planned from the day I was born that I would be adopted. Because of, I don't know, at that time, my birth mother and, you know, couldn't support me. I guess what wasn't in a situation and made the decision to keep me, which I absolutely appreciate, thank you. But yeah, so it was all planned, and my God, did I win the adoption lottery. They are absolute saints. Never, I don't know, just never judged me, just awesome people. I know a lot of people get on very, there's a lot of sad stories around adoption, and I'm really sorry for anyone who goes through that. Or even if you're not, you know, even if your actual birth parents are right arseholes, which can happen sadly. Just say that you are bigger than that. You aren't your parents, and I hope you know that you will probably outgrow them and be twice the people that they ever were. But yeah, I'm very lucky in that regard. I always try and speak to them every day. I know some people like who are close to their parents, like, don't speak to, you know, they'll like maybe once a week or at family or only family gatherings. I just could not imagine. Like, I'd love just calling my dad up and saying, you know, hey, what's up? You know, what have you been up to? And yeah, they're lovely guys. They're actually looking after Louis and Scout while we're away. And my dad, they're both retired now, but my dad was a painter and decorator, not like an artist. Well, he was an artist with a paint and decorating brush. He's actually putting his painting clothes back on one last time to paint our stairs and landing, which is very nice while we're away. Just, yeah, good dudes. Anyway, enough of that. We're nearly up to 30 minutes. That is just perfect. So we'll go hand in. And then we'll leave it there. I'm actually going to get one more screenshot, because I feel like maybe a little bear screenshot might be cool with... Sat down like that. With the tower in the background. Look at that. That is... Speaking of being an artist...
Greetings. Be careful.
A band of... Oh, I handed it in by mistake. I'm sorry. Right, we'll accept that next time. I think. I'll go hand this in, and then we'll read it in the next episode. I mean, it's killing more of them. I know a bit of the story about the Defias Brotherhood. From what I remember, they used to be a Masons Guild, you know, like Stonemasons Guild. That eventually turned on the Stormwind's royalty.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, nice work, Night Elf. Please accept one of the following. Okay. I would argue that none of these are an upgrade.
Be careful. Light be with you. Go with honor.
Right? Yeah, 3 stamina.
King's honor, friend.
What's this got?
For the alliance.
2 agility. I mean, if I wanted more damage, I suppose, but I'm quite happy with the stamina. 3 silver, 2 silver, 2 silver. Yeah.
Light bless you.
Right. Guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I can feel my voice just going, so I'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed this episode and had a nice little chat. Hope you all have a good weekend. I haven't got anything done for the weekend yet, so it may be a case that an episode comes out late tomorrow, and then I'll do something for Sunday, but probably this will be the only upload for today up until tomorrow, probably afternoon, something like that. Until then, stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.